So hey besties, let's go cook dinner. So tonight we are making some Cajun fried fish and we are going to go right into making this dinner. Now I am using a different app because I don't know what is going on with CapCut, but I'm having some difficulties with accessing it. I don't know if anybody else is, but I cannot use it. So I'm trying out this different app. It's very new to me. I've never edited on this app before, but we're going to see if it's doing what it needs to do. So first we're going to go ahead and start making our fish batter. I love to make my own fish batter. And making your own fish batter at home saves you a lot of money. So first you're going to go in with some flour. Then you're going to use some cornmeal. After you get your flour and your cornmeal, you're just going to go ahead and season it. I'm going to use some Tony seasoning, some paprika. We're going to go in with some Old Bay, and then we're going to go ahead and give it a good mix. You're going to mix everything up until it becomes combined and it looks like this. Now, I know we said we're making Cajun fried fish, but we're not going to do the Cajun part yet because my children do not like spicy food. So I'm going to cook their pieces first, and then you guys can see how I do it for anybody who does not like spicy food as well. So first you're just going to go ahead and put your fish into a pan or a bowl. You're going to put some vinegar in there, some cool water, swish that around in there, get everything real good, and then you're going to go ahead and keep rinsing it until your water runs clear. Once you got your fish clean, you're going to go ahead and dip it inside of that batter. Now while you're battering your fish, you want to make sure that you have your pan on with your oil on, because you want your oil to start coming to temperature. And you're going to make sure that when you are seasoning your batter, that you season it real good, because this is where all the flavor is going to come from for the fish. Now you can season your fish as well, but I feel like if you season your batter to perfection, you won't need to add any seasoning to your fish. So this is how our fish looks like after we got it all battered up. And of course my mini me has to come in here and help me, so I let her go ahead and start battering up some of the fish, make sure we get it good and coated on there. And as you can see, she was doing her big one, y'all, and we missed a spot down there, but that's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and batter it up. You see she has a little bit of extra moisture that is dripping from her gloves from being in the water, but that's okay, that's fine. We're just going to keep going. Now after we got our fish in there frying for the kids, now it is time for me to go ahead and Cajun mine up. So I'm going in with my Pretty Girls No Flavor Cajun hot blend, and we're going to use the same batter that's already seasoned, and we're just going to go ahead and add in some of that Cajun hot blend to it as well. And you're going to make sure that we add a good amount, because you really want that Cajun flavor when you go ahead and bread your fish. So after we get our Cajun seasoning in there, we're going to go ahead and start breading our fish with our Cajun batter. And I'm just making sure that I mix it up real good, getting everything in there. Then my baby decided that she wanted to help me season, so I let her sprinkle in a little bit more. Now you can add as much or as little as you like, depending on how spicy you like your food. And mine's on a level 10, so a little bit more Cajun seasoning just won't bother me. After I get everything mixed together, we're going to go in with our fish, and then we're going to bread our fish the same way you would bread your fish, as if you was doing it the regular way. Make sure I get everything good and coated, and this is how our breading looks. As you can see, the color has completely changed. It has a reddish tint to it. That's from all the Cajun seasoning. So after we get our fish battered real good, you want to make sure you get everything covered. Don't leave no pieces uncovered. This is how it looks. This is how it should be looking at this point in the cooking process. And then we're going to go ahead and get it ready for the oil. Now we're going to go check on our fish that we cooked that does not have any Cajun seasoning on it, and this is how it's doing. It's about ready to come out, so we can go ahead and drop our fish in that does have the Cajun seasoning on there. Went on ahead and put that in there, and you can just see the difference instantly. And when I tell you, it was so good and my house was smelling absolutely amazing. Went on ahead and made some corn to go with it. We steamed us some white rice, and then it was time to go ahead and fix our plate. Put our white rice on there, some of that corn, added in some butter and that Cajun fish, put a little bit of hot sauce on top, and when I tell you, it was too good to your girl. Make sure you follow along for